everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I am in the mood for some Christmas in July paper crafting. Let's kick it off. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you've been supporting me and my channel. Everything that you're doing helps to contribute to the success of my channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said in the opener, I'm ready for some Christmas in July paper crafting. I look forward to Christmas in July paper crafting, and I hope that you enjoy some of the crafting that we do on the channel. The whole month of July won't be Christmas, but I will be sneaking in some Christmas in July paper crafts, and that's exactly what we're doing today. I have two fun projects that we're going to make, and I'll give you a closer look at these in just a minute. But y'all know what time it is? It's time to make it. All right, y'all, aren't these adorable? Don't they just get you in the mood for Christmas paper crafting? I know they did it for me. So today we're going to make this sweet little file folder that can also double as a card, because we're going to have a pocket right here. But you can also put other things in here as well. Super easy to make. Then we're going to make this beautiful little folder. You can actually open this and write a message here, write a little message here, fold back up, and then on this side we have a true pocket, so it's a tuckable as well. You can place all types of goodies in here. The papers and embellishments are gorgeous, so if you want yours to look like this, or you want some of the papers that you'll see me using throughout this video, head on over to my website and download the file. The download will contain 5 files. You'll have this sheet that will have Santa, this sheet that will have the deer, this sheet that I'm using for the inside of my folder, but you can cut this apart and use it however you want. This sheet, polka dot, that I'm using to double side a paper, and then this sheet of ephemera that I'm using throughout this project. So if you want this, head on over to my website. It is downloadable now. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you these two pieces first, because I made them double-sided. And the way that I made them double-sided is when I ran it through my printer to get this image, I then flipped it over like this and printed my polka dots. The same thing with my Santa. I ran it through the printer this way, and then when it came out, I just flipped it and ran it through again so that I could have the image on the back side. Your printer might operate differently from mine, so if you want to get double-sided paper, just make sure you test it using the draft setting on your printer. That way you're not laying down a whole bunch of ink only to find out that your image is not positioned the way that you want. I do have a borderless printer, which means that I don't have any white edging around this. I'll have my printer type linked in the description box, as well as the type of paper that I'm using for this linked in the description box. But y'all, let's go ahead and make this, because it's going to be so easy. All of my paper sizes start out as 8.5 by 11. We're going to go ahead and make the folder. So with my image in basically upside down when I look at it, I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. Then I'll fold it and give that a nice burnishing. Then I'm going to put it back in my scoreboard, and I'm going to set it up so that my stylus is right next to the fold over flap here, and then I just score. Then I'm going to take my scissors. Let's open that, and hopefully you can see that line. All I'm going to do is cut in at an angle to get that file folder look. I'll take this piece and we're going to fold it over just like that. And now I can take my tape, and we're just going to add some tape, get that nice and stuck. Then I'm just going to round this end here, and that gives me that file folder look. Now you can go back and put ephemera, a rub-on, any type of little embellishment or saying that you want to put here. I'm leaving it as is because I love how this deer looks on here. And so now I have a scrap piece that measures 4 by 8.5, and I want to place it in right here. So I'm going to take my punch and just notch out a little opening. Then I'll take some of my glue, and I'm just going to add glue along the 2 short edges and then along the bottom. This is going to give me a nice little pocket. So now I'll take this and we're going to place it down like this. And if I find that I didn't get my placement as well as I wanted it, then I'm just going to go back with my scissors because I see a little bit of hangover, and I'm going to trim that away. So I'm just trimming away the hangover. And so now, just like that, we have a nice little file folder with the pocket. So I am just going to set this to the side, and we're going to make the folder. I'm going to take this and I'm going to score at 3.5 on the 11-inch side, and then I'm going to score at 4.25 on the 8.5-inch side. So that is how this page has been designed to be scored. But like I said, you can modify this however you want. You can actually cut off this bottom, cut this out, and make multiples of the same page. So I am going to fold and burnish all of my scores. You know, this is so easy peasy, and it's just going to be so pretty. So now we have our piece like this, and we have this fold. I'm going to go to that score mark, place down my finger blade, and then I'm just going to cut in at an angle. That way when I open it, I have 2 flaps or 2 pockets, however you want to use it. So now I'll take some glue, and on this side I am going to create a pocket. And that's how easy it is to make this sweet little folder. So now I'm going to bring in that ephemera page, and y'all, all I'm going to do is cut out my pieces so that we can use them on our craft. Some of them I'll have to go in and cut out by hand. Those that have somewhat of a straight edge, I can just cut them out like this. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and get all of these cut out, and then I will be right back to show you how I intend to decorate. And so y'all, with the Merry Christmas piece, all I'm doing is going around and giving myself a white border. That's it. So I am just sort of tracing around how the wording on this looks, and I'm using my detailing scissors. This isn't really that detailed, but it just makes it easier. And this is how you would cut out that large Merry Christmas if you want to use it. There we go. And then on this piece of ephemera, all I'm going to do is follow here and cut out following that angle. So now I'm just going to take this piece, and I think just like with the other one, I want it right there. So I can run this through my Xyron sticker maker. I can add some glue, or I can do as I'm doing right here, adding some tape. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it down like this. And y'all, there is our beautiful file folder. As you can see, we have pockets here. So we're able to tuck all types of goodies in our pocket. You can actually print out one of these pages and write your little message and put the message in here. Completely up to you, just throwing out some ideas. So let's put that over there. I'm going to take this piece, which is a little tag, and just fold it in half. And I want that to go on the inside just like that. Now I could put some distress ink on this, but I think I like the cleanness of it. So I am just going to take this piece. We're going to put it right there. Then I'm going to take this piece that says no L. I've already added some tape to the back, as you can see from it sticking to my hands. And I'm going to place that right there. Then I want to take the piece that says no L, and I want it to stick up a little bit like that. So I'm going to take my tape and just place my tape right there. And then we'll place this down right there. So we have this drop down, we open, we can write a message, we can write some messaging there as well. Then we have this nice little piece of ephemera that we can tuck in. You can print this out as much as you want and have multiples of the ephemera to place down. But then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to turn it into a little pocket so that we can do a tuckable on the front. So again, I'm going to add my glue on the two short sides and along the bottom. Let's go ahead and place that right there. Well, let me get it straight. Place that right there. Didn't do too great with my placement on getting it straight, but y'all know I'm not going to stress about it. And so then I'll take this piece of ephemera that says for you, and we're going to put it right there. So now we have another cute little set. Y'all, you can do so much with this idea. You can do so much with these pages. You do not have to use them in the way that I have used them on this project. You can cut them apart. You can use these pieces individually. Totally up to you. Don't have to add a pocket. You don't even have to make a file folder. I'm just throwing out some ideas on different little things that we can do to spread some Christmas in July cheer. So I'm going to bring this one back in. And this one back in as well. And you can see that you really do get that burst of Christmas in July cheer and spirit. So I hope that you have enjoyed this awesome project. If you want this look, head on out to my website and download the file. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.